What's good with y'all boys, man? Welcome back to another video. In this video, as you can see, I had a banger trade, and I'm just going to explain why I took this trade. This was probably one of my best trades so far that I caught. Let's get straight into the video. Before we get started, I'm just going to clear majority of all these drawings so it could be easier to explain. So right here we have 9:30 open. So let's start with the 1 hour time frame. So going into the day, I was bearish. I marked out my 15-minute lows. So if price would have swept these before or a market opened, then I would have been targeting these highs. But when market opened, price came and respected this 1 hour fair value gap. So on ES before 9:30 open, price came here and swept these highs, causing a huge SMT. Now this SMT is a huge confluence indicating that price is going to go down. On 9:30 open, as you can see, price came here and respected this 1 hour gap. If we're going to 5-minute time frame, price came here and swept internal range liquidity. I went to the 1-minute time frame. Now what am I looking for? I'm looking for a breaker structure to the downside. Now that we have that breaker structure, if we line up my standard deviation from the top of this range to the breaker structure, now this will be where I'll be interested in taking my profits. I like to see price come up and respect this 1 minute fair value gap. And also we can see that price is giving us bearish momentum because we're invalidating these fair value gaps. So this becomes a inversion fair value gap. Now what I want to see for price to retrace, and I got into this trade somewhere around here, putting my stops above these beauty rays and targeting right here. I was in 3 contracts. I took off 3 of my contracts right here, and I let my runner run down. To here. So essentially I took this trade all the way down to 134 points. Now yeah, so this was basically the trade. Now I'm going to go over it one more time to really explain better. What really caught my attention was this 1 hour fair value gap and also the higher time frame SMT. Both of these confluences really gave me the confidence to go short. Now this is indicating that higher time frame movement is towards the downside. The next thing I want to see is higher time frame liquidity, and that's essentially all these things that I have marked out. These lows are essentially liquidity that price wants to target. Now that we have all that figured out, now price came and swept these 5-minute internal liquidity, and then I went on the lower time frame. You can see bearish movement because price is disrespecting beauty rays. Now the next thing I want to see is price break structure. Now once price breaks structure, I line up my standard deviation from these highs to the breaker structure. So that essentially is giving me the confirmation of where I want to take my profits. So yeah, that was really it for this trade. Price came here, swept out these liquidity right here, took off 3 contracts, and I let 1 contract ride down, having my stops at break even. And I also trailed my stops lower as price went lower, and then my full take profit was 134 points. Yeah man, so that's really it. This is a textbook trade, probably one of the best trades I caught so far. If you found this video somewhat educational, you find it valuable, stick around man. Like, comment, subscribe. I'm gonna catch y'all boys in the next video.